We have a complete timeline for all the things that are coming very soon in the new season and all the list of characters that are getting changed, including characters like Anna, Bastion, Junker Queen, Kiriko, Mercy, Symmetra, and even more. There's a lot we gotta break down and talk about, so you're gonna want to strap in. But do me a huge solid and smash that like and subscribe if you enjoy this content, and let's get right into the video. Now, Blizzard released this new blog post talking about all the big changes that are coming to Season 2, including all of the new additions, and in addition to that, all of the big balance changes that is slated to come at the start of Season 2, December 6th. Now, of course, Ramattra is going to be added to the game starting the new season, and we already covered in detail Ramattra's kit and some of the changes to the ultimate. But if you want to see those videos, links will be in the description down below. But on more exciting things, we have a new Shambali Monastery map. This is what they have to say about it. Quote, in our new escort map, Shambali Monastery will ascend the winding path walked by countless Omnics who have sought refuge within its walls. Transcend your opponents in a battle for mastery over the one-time home of Zenyatta and Ramattra. So basically, if you're not insta-locking Ramattra and Zenyatta on this map, you're just straight up throwing. But all joking aside, the map looks pretty cool, and I can't wait to do a deep dive in the map once it's full revealed, and we can get our hands on the nitty-gritty parts so that you already know how to dominate on the map. So smash that subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Now, on top of that, they said new season, new balance, and they are adding in a ton of huge changes to the Overwatch 2 roster. And while not all of them we have the full information about, some of them we do. So first off, Sojourn is talk of the town, one of the most powerful characters we've seen in a long time, especially at the highest tier. And they said this: both metrics and player feedback have shown Sojourn dominating the highest tiers of competitive ranks while remaining a challenge for players without the same mechanical skills. To address the high skill feedback, we'll be focusing on the lethality of her railgun at distance for Season 2, encouraging players to make use of Sojourn's high mobility to close the distance for the more devastating right clicks. Now that's really interesting that they're making it so at the furthest range, this railgun is not going to probably be able to one-tap. They're going to reduce its lethality, and it's going to have drop-off actually to the gun. And I think that this is an interesting way to do it. It's going to make it so if you're really far away from the Sojourn, you're not as worried about just getting randomly one-tap to a rail when you feel like you're in a safe position. So it's interesting. I'm not entirely sure if this is going to feel like enough, but at the very least, any reduction to Sojourn's power level is a good thing in my personal opinion right now. So I'm really excited that we're finally getting them here. Now, next up, we have Doomfist, and Doomfist is receiving significant changes that better support his role as the team's front line while still maintaining the playstyle core to his hero's identity. Now, I have no idea what that means, but, you know, if they watch my video, they know that we should add in a CC or anti-CC with his power block. You know, you can call me anytime, Blizzard. All joking aside, I am very excited to see some Doomfist buffs, and yeah, it's gonna be a very wild time with all these changes, because they also say you can expect adjustments for Anna, Bastion, Junker Queen, Kiriko, Mercy, and Symmetra, all of which is going live on December 6th. Now that's a ton of slated changes, and we know for a fact that Sojourn is getting a nerf and Doomfist is getting a buff, but for the rest of the characters, we can really only speculate. With Junker Queen being a character that is underperforming, I would imagine she's getting buffed, plus she's getting that new mythic skin, so of course you want to buff her. Kiriko's probably getting nerfs. Mercy is probably going to get adjusted in one way or another. I doubt they'll give her a straight up nerf. They'll probably reduce some of her movement capabilities, but increase her in another way to balance it out is what I would guess. Symmetra, no freaking idea. Probably a buff, if anything, or maybe a rework. Anna, maybe slight buffs. Bastion, probably slight buffs, maybe to his ultimate. Well, that's absolutely crazy that they're changing so many different characters, and I doubt that they're gonna nail it on the first try, but I love the idea of just mass hitting a ton of things. Like, don't be light-handed. Go crazy, and then you can change things up later. Change is fun. And as long as you're quick to change again, it's never going to be game breaking. And I really am excited to see what is going to happen with the meta, in addition to Ramattra being added, and the new map, and the Nerfs to Sojourn, and the buffs to Doom. I mean, it's just going to be so freaking hype. Like, holy shit, I'm actually hyped for the new update. It's actually crazy. Now, normally it's pretty hard to get me actually hyped about balance changes, but because of the sheer amount of them, in addition to the new character and the map, and it's just like gonna be the Wild West again. And yeah, this might be the actual real release of Overwatch 2, and I'm really hyped about it. So you let me know how you feel about all the crazy slated changes. What do you think those changes are on the ones we don't know? What do you think about the changes that we do know? And how do you feel about the new season coming soon? Let me know all of it in the comments down below, and smash the like, subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I'll see you next time.